How to seduce a man who is shy. Hello ladies, thanks for tuning in. Before we start, please like and subscribe, and don't forget that you can watch my free femininity webinar simply by joining my mailing list. So today I want to talk about shy men. I want to talk about how you can seduce them. So shyness is completely normal. Some women are shy, some men are shy. Some men are shy with some women, like if they put you on a pedestal in the sense where you're out of their league physically, not that you are high status. In that case, yes, they're gonna feel shy. Not necessarily shy, actually. I would say that they're gonna feel insecure. The word isn't shy, so ask yourself if he's shy or if he's insecure. So you need to ask yourself if he's shy, insecure, or if he's an introvert. There is something that you need to know about introvert. Introvert are just people who don't need to have the spotlight on them, but it doesn't mean that they are insecure in the sense where they have a low self-esteem or that they lack self-confidence. There is a difference between self-esteem and confidence. So self-esteem is more about what you think of yourself, the thought that you have about yourself, and your self-confidence is more about how you go after what you want. Okay? So you can have a high self-esteem without having a high level of confidence. Like, for example, you can think that you deserve to have $1 million in your bank account, but you lack self-confidence in the sense like you don't build a business that allow you to have that kind of money. You see, this is what I mean by self-confidence. And you also have people who have the confidence in the sense where they go after what they want without having the self-esteem, in the sense where they might be good at building a business, but they will still think that what they do isn't good enough, and they will have imposter syndrome and all of that. So you see, this is something that you need to reflect a little bit on. And so yeah, let's go back to shy men. So here I'm talking about men who are extremely shy. So by shy, I mean that he won't talk much about himself. Making eye contact with you will feel like an effort and all of that. This is what I consider shyness. So when you are with a man like that, when you deal with a man like that, you need to understand that although he's shy, his desire to have a woman is still very strong. Okay? So maybe you think he's shy because he doesn't initiate and doesn't do much. And this is something that most men experience. What makes them fear initiating with women is not just being rejected by you. The worst thing for them is like the thing that scares them the most is other people seeing that they're getting rejected. You see, this is the reason why it's easier for men to approach you when you're on your own. Also, a man can be shy. Doesn't mean that's gonna be shy all the time. He can be shy a little bit at the beginning because he doesn't know you much, but later on you can feel like, yeah, he's actually feeling comfortable and is able to express who he truly is. Let's say you are at the initial stage. What you can do is that first of all, you need to stop thinking that you need to do all of the job, thinking that you are his therapist or his coach. That's not that at all. You are an adult and you're watching all of that because you want to become the most amazing partner ever, and you should have the same standard for him. So by that I mean that if he's shy and it's truly something that is destroying his relationships, then it's okay for him to hire a coach. It's okay for him to go see a therapist to work on himself. So what you can do on your end, and I don't think that you should do more than that, is like, first of all, you let him work on himself with the expert that you're gonna hire. And also on your end, the little things that you can do to make the interactions better, and like you give it a go. You give it a go. I'm assuming he has initiated and all of that, so you give it a go. You need to know that men like that who are shy will feel more comfortable texting you, because when they text you, like, and it's like that for everyone. Think about it. This is the reason why you have a lot of trolls on social media, because they're behind the screen. But most of the things that they say online, they would never come to you and say this to your face if they saw you in real life. You see, speaking to someone, texting and saying things on text doesn't scare them much. So this is the reason why a man who is shy will feel more comfortable texting you. But I want you to be careful with that, because you're gonna fall in love via text, and men don't fall in love via text. And as you express your emotions, and he reaches out daily, and you feel validated, and you feel like, oh, okay, I have something, like that notification validates you. You need to be careful with that. And what I want you to do is that I want you to make sure that you don't spend that much time texting him, but you need to make sure that you have dates with him, actual dates, when you see him and you get to talk with him. And when you're on a date with him, what you need to do is that you don't need to ask him questions about himself if he's shy. What you have to do, if he's shy, you need to ask him for his opinion on things. Men who are shy will feel more comfortable talking when you debate on something that is external to them. So to recap, if he's shy, he still needs to initiate. And you also need to figure out if it's true shyness or if he's just an introvert or if he's just not that into you. Also, he still needs to handle it on his own, hire coaches, see a therapist, and all of that. On your end, you need to make sure that you have physical dates where you actually see him, and also to make it easier and to make the conversation more dynamic, you ask him for his opinion on different topics.